Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is me and Mr. Vuitton, and I am AJ. Thanks so much for joining me today. I wanted to go ahead and share my thoughts on the Louis Vuitton Alma PM. I have seen a lot of people say that this is on their wish list for 2019, so I thought that since I just purchased it, and I actually have owned it before in the past, that I would go ahead and share my thoughts on this style in case you are considering it. With all that being said, let's get right into this review. I've owned this bag before, about probably 3 years ago, and I sold it simply because at the time I was saving for my Chanel Jumbo, so I did have to part with a few bags to be able to afford that bag. And more recently, about a month and a half, maybe a month or so ago, I repurchased this handbag from fashionphile.com. And I will go ahead and take off all of my little decorations so that you can get a good look at what the handbag looks like without anything adorning her. So this bag, particular bag that I purchased from Fashionphile, is from, I believe, August of 2018, so it was in practically new condition. It is, as I said, the PM size in damier ebene. I've always felt that this is just a super classic style from Louis Vuitton. The silhouette is that, you know, kind of bowling ball, doctor's bag type shape, and it just is extremely classy and can be worn for many, many different occasions. Before I get into any of the other features, if I keep looking down, then you'll know why. It's because I am trying to refer to the Louis Vuitton site so that I can give you a thorough description of its size. This bag measures 12.8 inches in length. It's 9.5 inches tall, and the depth is 6 inches. The strap drop is 3.25 inches, and the bag comes with this beautiful matching leather key bell there, clochette as they call it, and then inside you will see that there are two beautiful gold keys there, the number of which on the key does correspond with the gorgeous lock, and there's the lock. I do have it on the end of the one zipper pull. This is a two-way zipper. I like to keep the lock on there just for safekeeping and because I think it makes the bag just look even more luscious. So there is the lock on that end. As I said, this bag has 4 feet on the bottom, which are very protective, with kind of a leather, extra little leather strap there. The bag also features golden hardware, and it also has the ability for you to clip a longer either crossbody or shoulder strap there onto the alternating sides of each of the shorter handles. That's one of the things that I do love about the PM from Louis Vuitton and the Alma. I've owned the MM in this exact combination, but it does not give you the option for the shoulder strap attachment, which for me is really necessary because I have to be able to throw it over my shoulder if I'm, you know, in a hurry shopping and running into work. I just like to be able to have that fallback to have the shoulder strap option. Before we go inside, I do want to show the bottom, which is this gorgeous ebene leather. It's a treated leather. It's extremely weather friendly. I've worn this bag when it's been pouring buckets of rain, snowing, and it literally just, you know, you kind of tap it dry with a napkin or a soft cloth. There's no spots, there's no staining. It really is just a trooper when it comes to all weather, which I absolutely love, and that's one of the main reasons why I did go with this style. Not only because I have always loved it, and I find it to be a very classic, versatile bag that you can use, you know, for a nice luncheon or for, you know, a dressier occasion, but also I can use it for work because it holds everything that I need it to, and also because it is totally carefree. So if it's a day when it may snow or rain, I don't have to be worrying about it, that I'm going to come out of work and it's going to be pouring down rain and what do I do with my handbag. This ebene leather will scuff, so that if you you know, bump it up against like a door frame or anything like that, it does tend to pick up little white scuffs. In my experience, if you use an alcohol-free baby wipe and just gently, extremely gently with your fingernail through the, you know, have the baby wipe first against the leather and then just apply a little bit of pressure through the baby wipe onto with your fingernail onto the leather, those scuffs will generally come right off. I had the Alma MM that I owned before came to me with some scuffs on it, and I did that technique because I looked it up on YouTube, and another YouTuber that owned the Alma in ebene had the same issue, and it worked perfectly. It took those scuffs right off. So that's kind of a trick, that if you do get those scuffs, then you can get those off with the baby wipes. The hardware on this is just gorgeous. This bag is, oops, sorry, wrong direction. This bag, I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, does say Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. And I don't know that I mentioned this before, but the retail currently on this bag is $1,530 US. I purchased this bag pre-owned from Fashionphile. Again, it was practically brand new. So I did save quite a bit off retail, and it was just from the end of last year. The lock you can take off if you don't want it, obviously, but I do like to keep it on there, you know, just for decoration, basically. Inside this bag is the absolutely gorgeous red lining. It's kind of like a bluish lipstick red, just gorgeous. And you can see it has a very generous wide opening. I do have it unzipped all the way down to the bottom on both sides so that we can get inside and look there. But it has an extremely generous opening, and then it has gussets on either side so that your items don't fall out the side. This bag has 2 slip compartments along one of the walls there, so you can see those, and they will fit. I believe that they'll fit an iPhone 7 Plus standing up. So if you need to put your phone in there, you can do that. And then the date code tag is inside of this pocket. You probably be able to see it. But as I said, it's kind of a big bucket tote. You know, you can kind of just throw everything in there that you want to use. What I'll do is go ahead and show you what all fits without an organizer, and then I also have an organizer that this is actually designed for the Chanel Jumbo, but I don't use it in my Jumbo because it kind of stretches it out. So I decided to use it in the Alma just so that it would kind of keep things a little bit more organized. They do make a Samorga organizer for the Alma PM designed especially for that, but I just haven't invested in that because this one works just as well. But I'll go ahead and show you what all fits in here because this bag is extremely deceiving in terms of what it does fit. So I am currently using my Givenchy Antigona, so we'll just go ahead and move things from one bag to the next. First is my full-size Michael Kors wallet, and what I do is I just sort of start at the back and kind of just stack everything in there. Next I have my Rebecca Minkoff Sunny's pouch. So that's kind of in there just like that. See if I hold it this way, we'll be able to see. Next I have my Louis Vuitton mini pochette in damier azure. Love this item. So that can just kind of sit in there next to the sunglass pouch. Let me see, I do have my just my car key on my L&M fob, which I actually will stick up here in one of the slip pockets so that I can easily find it. This is hard to do without looking and with my non-dominant hand. There we go. So that's in that pocket right there. My phone I can definitely slip right here. And then I normally would have my multi-clay, but I don't, for some reason it's not in this bag, my 6-key holder from Louis Vuitton. So that's how that looks, and as you can see, there's still tons of room. You know, I would put the multi-clay right here. There's still plenty of room right here for like if you had another cosmetic pouch or an agenda would definitely fit. Actually, I'll use my Filofax. This is actually an A5 agenda. I'll show you how this most likely will fit in here as well in case you'd like to know. Like this would be very similar to a Louis Vuitton GM agenda. So we'll see if that fits. We'll move some things around here. So this bag is very deceiving, really, in terms of what it fits. So there is my agenda right here. My wallet's in the center, my mini pochette. I went ahead and stood up my sunglass pouch, and then my multi-clay would definitely still sit in there. So that just goes to show you how much it really does fit. And then if I turn this around, my guess is I probably will still be able to zip it, because this does have a two-way zipper, which is super convenient. Yeah, so I mean, that's totally zipped up. That has a A5 agenda inside, a full-size wallet, a mini pochette, a full-size sunglass pouch or case, and my multi-clay would still fit comfortably. My phone and my car key also would fit, and that's totally zipped up. No, buckling. It doesn't look like it's stuffed to the gills. So this bag really is a champ in terms of what it holds. And it's canvas, so it doesn't weigh a ton, which is very nice. So agenda, here is an iPad Air. This is the original iPad Air in a case. And it's, if you just stand it up in there, you can see it does peek out a little. But you can lay it down like I had my agenda laying down there. Oops, let's go this way. So there is the iPad against the back wall, wallet, mini pochette, sunglass pouch, and then over here on the left, you would definitely be able to fit your multi-clay. And again, definitely no issues with the zipping. The thing I noticed about the Alma is the zipper is super smooth on this as well. And it's nice to have that two-way zipper, because, if you want to just open one side and grab something out, you can totally do that, and it's not, you don't have to open the whole thing up. So there it is with the iPad Air inside. And then if you don't need to carry like an iPad or an agenda with you every day, you have all this room on top that if you needed to throw like a shawl on the inside, you definitely could. It may kind of puff out a little bit, but you absolutely can throw a shawl on top, or a lot of other goods there on the inside. It could carry a couple different glasses cases, like if you have a sunglass case and a reading glasses case or anything like that. So would I recommend this bag? Absolutely I would. It's a classic style. It's never going to go out of style. It's deceiving in what it holds compared to like a Speedy B25. I would say that the capacity is very similar, just in terms of what it would hold based on videos I've seen. But I like to be able to have this full opening. I like to have this ability to get inside. I have rather large hands, and struggling with the opening is just not enjoyable to me. So I like to be able to get in really, really easily and access all of my items. The other thing that I love is that you can do a strap with this bag, which I need to find because I wanted to show you the strap that I purchased for this bag. Did I put it? It's missing. I apologize. Here it is. So I knew that I didn't want to necessarily spend like $300 on a replacement or an extra strap for this bag from Louis Vuitton. So I did get on motto.com, which I've ordered from them numerous times in the past, and I found their mahogany color is extremely similar to the damier ebene brown from Louis Vuitton. It's not quite as shiny, but the color is very, very, very close, as you can see there. So what I did is I had another strap for a handbag, for a different handbag, that I clipped on my Alma to see what length I wanted, and then I just ordered a replacement strap from Motto in the same length, because I knew how it would hit on my body, and that I liked that length. So this is non-adjustable. They do sell adjustable ones, but I didn't need it to be adjustable because it just is one more piece of hardware to kind of weigh the bag down and get in the way. And I knew I would never use it crossbody just because it's a little bit of a large bag for that. So I picked this strap up. I think it was like, between 40 and 50 bucks. And it is genuine leather. And then of course with the Alma, you have the option there to clip on a strap on either sides of the bag, on opposite sides of the handles. So I picked this strap up and I couldn't be happier with it. It really just looks beautiful on the bag. It kind of gives it a little extra, interest, and it matches very, very well. And then it does give you the option that if you want to, you can pop it on your shoulder. The nice thing about the Alma, as you can see, when I was holding it like this, the straps were upright, of course, because I'm holding it by the handle. But when you want to pop it on your shoulder, those straps go down. So they lay flush against the bag. They're not in your way. They're not sticking up. You can still reach in and get what you need out of it while it's on your shoulder if you're like in the checkout line. So that's a really great, you know, feature to have if you do want to pick up a strap. I'll link both the Louis Vuitton one and the Motto one that I picked up just in case you're interested in either of those. For if you do pick up the Alma, it's just a less expensive option. And the clip looks virtually the same as the Louis Vuitton ones. And then what I've been doing is adorning the bag with my black pom-pom that I picked up off Amazon. I love black with ebene. I just think it looks super classy. And then I also have my beautiful luggage tag that I got from my friend Sheila, which now I have misplaced that. I'm a mess. This is a mess. Here it is. She sent me this for Christmas, which was just so generous. I didn't have a small luggage tag, but it just is so cute. It has the little cat in gold foil there, and it's a nice size for the Alma because it's not the full size luggage tag. This is also a clip that I picked up from Motto because it allows the luggage tag to lay flat instead of twisting around. So this is how I usually rock my Alma, with my beautiful luggage tag, small luggage tag, and my pom-pom with the strap. So that is the conclusion of my Alma review. I just absolutely love this bag. I can't say enough good things about it. It's so classy. You can't go wrong with it, in my opinion. It's all weather. It can be dressed up or down. You know, you can have the shoulder strap option. It holds a ton without looking like a suitcase. And I really believe that it's a style that will withstand the test of time. So if you're thinking about it, definitely go in, check it out in the boutique if you're able, take a look, and, you know, see what you think of it, because I think it's definitely worth a look. It's kind of a bag that I think gets sort of left behind sometimes because it's not the most new or the most talked about style from Louis Vuitton, but it's definitely one that is a classic for a reason. So I hope this review's been helpful. If you have any questions that I have not addressed, please leave them in the comments below. I'll try to get to them. I hope everyone's having a great day. I would appreciate it so much if you decided to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button so that you know when I am uploading new videos. Hope everyone has a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.